Hey everyone! So I'm outside on this gorgeous day and I wanted to show you guys some educational toddler activities that I do on a daily basis with Matthew, and they're great for learning, so I wanted to share with you guys. And before I get started, I also wanted to let you know that I was a stay-at-home mom with Matthew from when he was born up until now, and prior to that I was a preschool teacher and a toddler teacher, so we did do a lot of activities when I was a teacher, and I take some of those activities and I bring them home with me and I do them with Matthew, and a lot of those ideas are great. So let's get started on what we do on a daily. So first things first, we love flashcards. And these are all from Target dollar section, so cheap and easy too. And we get multiple of different kinds. So we have the numbers, and this is great for counting. One activity that I like to do with these is I lay them out and I do from numbers 1 to 10, and I'll let Matthew take an object and he'll put the amount of that object on the number. So for instance, 1, he would put 1 dog, 2 objects, and so on and so forth. So it's a great number activity. So you don't have to just use flashcards to go through and hold them. You can do so many things with them that gets the kids interactive and hands-on activities, like putting them down and counting with them, adding stuff to the activity. Getting involved is a great way for them to learn. So we have an alphabet one as well. Matthew does know and recognize all his letters. We've been doing this for a long time, and these alphabet cards are nice because they have the letter in the front and then they have pictures on the back, so they can do that. Or you could do what we do, which is we lay all these flat, and Matthew will take his animals and match the correct animal with the letter. So for example, B would be a bird. He would put the bird on the flashcard. So another great interactive activity to do is that one. You could also go through the flashcards and ask them what each letter is, but I feel that it's more interactive when you actually add other objects to the game and put them on the floor, and add animals, add some other toy. That way it gets them more involved and more interested as well. We also have flashcards that are same and different, so these are good for recognizing what pictures match, what pictures look different. So these are great cards, and I'll give you an example of what one of them looks like. You can see on here the shapes. It says which ones are the same and which ones are different. And on the back they do matching as well. So these are great cards to get. Great for them to learn. Shapes and colors is obviously a good one, as always. Matthew is amazing and he knows all his shapes and his colors, and if you guys do have a toy at home that has shape blocks, if you have shape blocks, anything like that, you can take these flashcards, lay them out, and then have your child match the shape to the correct flashcard. So that's a great way to use these as well. And the last one is numbers. Again, actually, I'm sorry, you guys, we have 2 number flashcards, so you can never have enough counting, because we went from counting from 1 to 10 to 1 to 30, and I think that's great. And these flashcards have helped tremendously with that. So flashcards aren't just for boring stuff. You guys can do so many different fun activities with them. So next we have the pumpkin. Now I printed this off of Pinterest, you guys, but then I hand wrote the letters myself. So this is a cool fall time activity. Fall is approaching. Pumpkins and seeds, so it's letter matching. So I write the capital letters in the big pumpkins, and then for the seeds, your child would match the lowercase letter that follows. So a capital A and a lowercase a. So this does come with printables for each, the pumpkin and the seeds. So we have both of those, and teaches them their letters and their alphabets, upper and lowercase. So this I got off of Pinterest, you guys, again, but I'm sure you could even do something like this on your own if you're crafty like that. So Okay, we also do a barnyard. We bought this from Target as well. We're like really big Target people. That place is bad news for moms out there like myself, but great for activities that are cheap. So the barnyard book was a good one we found at the dollar section as well. It has all these neat pages inside, and it comes with pieces to match. So this is really nice, and this is a felt book, so it's very soft. It's very, you won't rip in half. You could do it multiple times and your child won't destroy it. And you can do, it comes with little eggs that you put inside the chicken's basket. So this is cute for, it's numbers 1 to 10, and you just count. Great for counting. You put them back in the chicken's basket. And the last page is tic-tac-toe, so that's a fun one to do as well. So it's a great felt book. It's great for learning. There's a lot of different pages in here for them to go through. Also, I wanted to tell you guys that for spelling the name, my son has learned how to spell his name for a while now. A great way that I did this, because I was looking up different ways to do it that would be helpful and easy for him to learn, and I found that the best way to do it is you take construction paper that you have at home or any type of paper, write one letter of your child's name on each paper. So just one letter on separate papers. So as you can see, the M, the A, so on and so forth for my son's whole name. And then I lay these out flat on the carpet in a line. And I have Matthew hop on each letter. And he names the letter as he hops. So he'll go from M all the way to W. And he says every letter before he jumps to the next one, and he learned his name just like that, and now he doesn't even need to see his name to spell it. I can just say, hey Matthew, how do you spell your name? And he'll tell me without having to look at the letters. So this, I recommend you guys, a very easy way for your child to learn how to spell their name. And Matthew's a pretty long one too, so he got his pretty fast learning through this way. So that Matthew's is pretty cool. You just lay it out, you have them jump on each letter, it makes them excited about it, so I think that's the big deal here. And then from there, he has been amazing. He knows how to spell it without even looking at the letters. And another, here, I'm bringing it to my last activity, you guys, that we have so many fun educational stuff that we do, and he is starting preschool next month, so I'm glad that I was able to prepare him for a lot of this stuff. He's aware of so many different things, his colors, his shapes, his name. So a lot of that he has come a long way with. So I think he's prepared for preschool, and I think a lot of these activities helped him along the way. So this last one that we do is a shape wooden puzzle. So you guys, it looks like this. And there's multiple pieces. So the train, the flowers, so on and so forth for each one. And it comes with a huge bag of shapes. So they take the shapes and they match it to the correct picture. And it's great for them to learn their shape. So every shape he would pick up, I would say, oh, which shape is that? And then he would put it on the correct picture. And then that's how you learn your shapes as well. So it was a great one to do for practicing your shapes if you're interested in shape learning at the time, or just anything that's alphabet, shapes, numbers. Those are all great for this age group. So I hope this was helpful, you guys. This is something we do on a daily basis. They're all educational and tons of fun, and educational doesn't have to be boring because you can do so many different fun interactive things. So I hope that was helpful. If you're even teachers out there, these are great for you guys as well. So let me know what you think of this video. I hope it was helpful, and I will see you guys again soon. And please subscribe and give a big thumbs up. Thank you guys. See you soon.